G'day guys, if you're enjoying the MacPack podcast half as much as we're enjoying bringing it to you, the best way that you can help us out is by passing it on to a friend.
That's right. Share a little clip or send them the full show and say, skip to this minute mark for the greatest laugh of your of your Friday. Brighten up their Friday by sending them a link to the MacPack.
Exactly right. G'day and welcome to the MacPack.
We're back.
My name's Shane McKenna and to my left this week in order the man on the panel most excited for the grand final. It's my little brother Joe. How you doing?
Yes, I'm up and about, absolutely pumped for the grand final.
That's my right, coming in at 6'1" as he does each and every week. It's the baby brother of the pack, who we call Junior Boy. Junior Boy, how are you?
The last Saturday in September Eve is the day that this is being released.
It's just doing dates, date checks.
Tomorrow's grand final day.
Tomorrow is grand final day. We're getting things kicked off with a little grand final chat.
Let's go.
We're also discussing about your Snapchat story we didn't do last week. We're bringing it back.
Got bumped, so I'm bringing in some Snapchat features.
We're going to be discussing that. We're asking McFlurry's Oreo or M&M. What do you prefer?
Nice.
And I've also got a thing here written down that just calls sleep thing. Oh, that's right. I remember what it is. We'll be chatting about that soon. And Joe's here at Massive Amp. Let's get into it. Boys. How are we all well? What?
Oh, man, Joey, nuffied out right now.
Full nuffy. Jay was in full nuffy mode last week. Now we have done the nuff.
Well, you're making me so nervous. For those playing along at home, we thought about flying home, me and Riley, flying home from Melbourne to Perth just to record a pod and then fly back. But we decided we wouldn't do that. Mm-hmm. So instead, we're recording this before we know who's in the grand final.
Oh,
yeah.
And the fact that you're both in full Pies kits
Shows faith.
yeah. I'm going to be wearing
it
this.
shows faith, but it also makes me feel really, really nervous, which is why I don't have anything on except just my
It's not there. You have nothing on.
just a blank white canvas of a shirt.
Yep.
And the fact that I'm wearing my grand final hat from 23.
But it's not branded with teams.
It doesn't have any, I just want to go in.
He's a supporter of the game.
Yeah, well, my fear is, Pies are in it, hopefully. That's all we can say. Junior Boy and I, at time of listening,
Time of release.
Yeah, time of release. I guess time of listening is an interesting one because it could be like 2035. They're there again. They're still in Melbourne. Why did they not come on?
That Collingwood was going to be in it again.
But yes, very exciting week ahead, I hope. I don't know. Everything I'm saying is just littered with
asterisks and everything. That's right. We're recording this on the 15th. The grand final was in 12 days. Is it 12 days? 12 days.
12 days, yes.
12 days, yeah.
My true love gave to me 5 holding the balls.
Yeah, so that's right. So me and Joe are donned in the kits, ready to celebrate.
very exciting indeed. For those who are, and I also think, I can say this because I genuinely think this will happen. I reckon you'll get over. Come grand final day, I think you'll be there. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I think I'd be surprised if you're not there with us, which would be fucking funny.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I just think there's more in this than what meets the eye.
This is just the beginning.
Interesting.
Very exciting week.
Some big news because obviously, Jake, me and you are going to be at the bloody game.
But there's going to be thousands. I'd say maybe potentially millions of people
Potentially
watching.
tens of thousands.
Millions.
Watching the AFL Grand Final on television.
Yes.
Come
TV.
tomorrow. What you need to know, and this does not change year on year, but every year it seems to become a little bit of an issue where people aren't thinking. The grand final is exclusively only on Channel 7. You cannot watch the grand final live on KO.
Oh.
So if you do not have an aerial, and a few of my mates don't have aerials, they only watch the footy via KO. You can watch on, I believe you can watch on the 7 Plus app.
Okay.
But you can 100% watch just via a normal aerial connection to Channel 7.
Yeah.
So do not think that plugging in your Apple TV or your smart TV and chucking on KO will get you the game. What you'll get is the game replayed immediately after the game finishes. So they have the rights to show it afterwards. And excitingly for the team at Fox, who own KO, what they're doing this year, I've heard, is all the Fox callers are going to be calling the grand final from a studio while the actual grand final is on. and they're going to have their own version of the commentated game that's going to be the replay. Where previously they've shown Channel 7's version of the event.
Yeah.
They're doing their own version after the fact.
Very good. Can you imagine if they were like, you guys are going to call it live and we're going to be in a room by yourself until the game's over. And then when the pre-record happens, then they go in.
Well, I think, that's more or less, they're apparently, because Channel 7 have the exclusive rights to the grand final, I have it on somewhat decent authority that none of the Fox callers can call the game live, even though it's not going out. So let's say like Mark Howard's going to call the grand final for KO.
Yeah.
Every other game of the year, he'd be welcomed to the MCG to sit and call the game at the same time as Channel 7, right? Apparently, despite the KO version not actually going to air at the same time, I believe the AFL and probably more accurately Channel 7 have said, we don't want the callers in the building.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Like they're not giving them, because they normally have like a studio/commentary room that they could sit in and call the game.
Yeah.
They don't want them there.
Wow.
So if they're going to call the grand final, as far as I'm aware, they're going to have to do it off location in like the Fox Footy studios. So they might be the only people in the media who don't or have tickets to the grand final, but are actually going to be sitting in a studio in Brunswick or something.
Do you think
instead.
some of them are like, because obviously calling the grand final is like the big day if that's your job.
Yeah.
But do you reckon a few of them would be like, oh, would kind of love to be at the game though?
Yeah.
Well, the Chief, for example, Dunstall, he's a life member of the AFL. He's on so many different Hall of Fames. He's got more Hall of Fames than I have fingers. He is just part of everything. But he's one of the people who I think isn't going to be able to watch the game from inside the MCG if he decides he's going to call the game. But the reason that Fox is doing this, or KO, is because when Monday swings around, right, and you've got Jared Waitley chatting about the grand final and they're showing clips, they do not want to advertise Channel 7's product and have the likes of James Brayshaw and Brian Taylor commentating the game on all these highlights that are going to be showed. They would rather have their version of the game being called from like Jared Waitley and Mark Howard, for example, or Hutto. Yeah, exactly. So they want their crew to be giving the version of events so that when they utilize it on KO and Foxtel moving forward and for years to come, there is an option that you can listen to the KO version rather than the Channel 7 version.
That is crazy.
Wait, so there's like every time there's a game at the MCG, up in the callers boxes, which we've all been on the MCG tour, have you, Joe?
No, I haven't.
There's these like empty boxes, right? And like every box is kind of dedicated to a different company who calls the game. Like we got Triple M, SEN,
of course.
Channel 7, Fox. So there's just going to be an empty one in the middle.
Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be utilised.
Maybe Snoop and Kevin Hart will be calling the game.
That would be good.
Like they did with the Olympics.
I like that little picture-in-picture. You can watch that on the Channel 7 coverage. It's just Snoop just lighting one up.
I would love to see that.
It's going to be interesting. I'm not sure. And a lot of these boys have other commitments. Like I'm sure Mark Howard will get the call up to do it on Triple M.
Yeah.
So
Good one.
who's actually going to be calling it on KO? Because if you're Mark Howard, as cool as it would be to call it on KO, I think your preference would be to call the game live in the building.
Yeah. And on Triple M, then you're on the Blu-ray.
That's true.
On the special features.
But a bit of a strange one. But if you're hosting a grand final party this year, make sure you're not logged in on KO and that's how you plan to watch the game, because you cannot watch the AFL Grand Final live on KO this year. You can only watch on Channel 7, whether that's 7 Plus or just an aerial connection. Channel 7 is your go-to. Do not, 2 minutes out from the game, become aware of this. If you have a friend who may not be super organised, or if you are in fact that friend who just thinks it's all going to be rosy,
send this to them.
Yeah, absolutely send this to them and make sure that they are switched on. Come bounce down.
That's fair. Do you think this is like a good, because it's kind of petty, but it is just business at the end of the day. Do you rate this kind of behaviour from 7?
Yeah, well, this is the first time that KO have been given the rights to call finals. So this is the first season that Foxtel has been able to call finals at all. Usually, Channel 7 get the exclusive rights of every final live and free on their network. This year is the first time that they've been able to get the finals.
Yeah.
But exclusively, Channel 7 still have the rights to the big day.
Okay, so they're very protective of it now that that's the only thing that they've freaking got.
Essentially, Every other game that they basically are calling except for the big one.
Wow,
So there you go. The more you know.
that's so cool. There you go. Huge.
Alrighty, got bumped last week. Snapchat
Yep.
news back in the news. I can't remember the last time I opened up my Snapchat app. What about yourself?
Oh, I open it when Riley sends in something to the fan chat.
Yeah.
And that's the only time you use it.
That's the time I get Snapchats.
Oh, Joey.
Grim.
I don't.
It's okay.
Or messages.
It's all good. I actually get a few of your mates. The only time I get notifications is like, this person's uploaded something to their story. And I'm like, I feel like that is not news.
You got to turn those notifications off.
Boys, that's right. I was on Snapchat the other day and I discovered something very, very cool about Snap Maps.
Okay.
That's where we're going with this thing, right? All right.
I'm surprised they're still legally allowed to run it. That's why Instagram are going to start running like Snap Maps.
Oh.
But this was months ago, or maybe a month ago now. And I have not seen anything pushed to my device.
I feel like Facebook used to do your locations and then they stopped doing it.
That's news.
I think
don't
it's a bit weird.
I've never heard Facebook doing it. The only person I've ever heard do it is Snapchat. But even then, it's a bit
weird, yeah.
Some people have it on all the time. Like I used to when I was much younger. But
Yeah.
like I was only ever going to work and then home.
So I'm on Snap Maps, like,
I don't want people to know where I live.
yeah, well, I mean, you turn off all the people. I've only got like 5 people on mine.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Anyway, so, and,
Ivan relax.
yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I'm on I'm on Snap Maps relatively frequently. But this time I just noticed a little feature which has been right in front of my eyes the whole time, which I've never spotted before.
Huge.
Which I fucking love. I fucking love it, boys. So my girlfriend's traveling in Europe at the moment.
Yeah.
So I like zoomed out of my Snap Maps and like had a look at like where she was in Europe.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool to see what's going on in the map. And then there's this little purple bubble at the top here that says 0.0012% explored. And I was like, oh, is that like how much I've explored
The world.
of Earth? Yeah. And then I zoomed into a little bit closer and it said 2 countries traveled, which is how many countries that my Snap Maps have been on in. So
Right.
I've only traveled to 2 countries. And then I zoomed in to our state and it said 0.6% explored of Western Australia.
That's a rough one to get high.
Yeah.
That could
Especially
be your
like
life
that-
goal.
That's
But
your
like-
home state.
Yeah, this is where I've lived my entire life and I've explored less than 1% of it.
What if you go even?
Well, that's the thing. It keeps going. You go even closer.
What if you're in like the Peel
Oh.
region?
Then you
Wow.
get to Perth urban area and I've discovered 23.2% of it, which
Okay.
isn't that much.
That's still not much.
It's
no.
less than a quarter of Perth and
No.
I've lived here for 22 years.
Yeah, but is that like you would need to go to everyone's house?
No. You just need, because your Snapchat follows you around. Like as soon as I open Snapchat, if I went to Karen Up Shopping Centre and opened Snapchat, it would say I've been in Karen Up now. I've explored
Yeah, but
Karen
like
Up.
you've been in our house. You haven't been in the neighbour's house.
No.
Well, that
Yeah,
I'm
true.
aware
How
of.
accurate is
No,
it?
it's suburb because you get even
Okay.
closer. And then
Okay, it's
So then once you go to the suburb, is it like you've experienced...
and then it goes to Canning Vale, the suburb. Everyone knows we're in Canning Vale.
yeah.
Well,
It
they
goes
do
to-
now. Fucking hell.
It goes to Canning
You guys,
Vale.
I don't. I live far away from here. I live
Yeah.
in Melbourne.
Then it goes to Canning Vale, which is the suburb that we live in.
Yeah.
And it says I've explored 34.2% of it. So it like breaks
Okay.
it down even more.
But how would you?
Yeah,
You
that's a
need
good
to go
point.
to people. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a good
Or is it
point.
just walking down the street?
No, you need to open. I don't know how they do it, Joey.
Yeah.
Let's not get too.
It is
let's not
crazy.
get- hey,
And
Joe,
it is
you know
crazy
the
when
weeds
you
you're getting
think-
caught in.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. There's just a bunch of weeds around here. It is crazy that it really makes you realize Snapchat knows where you've been every second of the day
yeah,
forever.
yeah.
Which
Once
is
you're
not
on there.
really what I feel comfortable. Do you have to have logged in? Because like, I don't know that I've really logged into my Snapchat since I moved house
Open yours up. See how much you've explored.
of my local area.
Just of Snapchat in general.
Yeah,
Just
let's
a
crack it
Snapchat.
open.
I feel like I haven't used the app very often.
What if I went to the suburb that we used to live in?
Should I add this to my story?
Yes, you definitely should.
Um,
Okay. I had made a trip up to Geraldton earlier this year.
I got a snap memory of 6 years ago.
That's not what we're doing, but okay.
It's a photo of Jake with a Coke and a whiskey. And it says Mr. 305.
fuck, I don't look well there. Why do my eyes look like that?
Because you're
Yeah,
drinking.
Mr. 305.
Because you were drinking Coke and whiskey. Yeah, I went to Geraldton earlier this year.
That's very cool of me.
And it says I
Yeah, it
explored
is.
2.6%.
I would never do that.
How do
anymore.
you see Snap Map?
So strange.
So you go to the map. Little bottom left.
Mine doesn't have any such shit.
Where are you though?
I'm
Are you on
up
maps
here.
off?
Well, I don't turn them
Oh, there
on.
you go.
Yeah, okay. I've got Perth area. I've got.
But my little cool thing
Your
doesn't
location
pop up.
must be off.
Yeah,
I've
because
got-
I don't want to get.
Maybe you don't go on it.
I've got 13.4% explored
In what?
in Perth. WA, I've got 0.2%.
Nice.
Do you guys ever just click like the local area and just see like
See what those
people just
freaks are up
share
to?
people just share like their stories?
Yeah, it's fucked
Fuck,
up,
people
eh?
live. If you ever want to feel better about your life, just click on like the
Go.
locations and then just view stories from like a location.
Yeah.
I've never looked at anyone, and in the nicest way possible, I've never looked at anyone's Snapchat location story and felt envious
Yeah.
ever. Like some of the stuff I've seen on there, it's just like wowza.
Pretty grim, hey? Yeah, there's lots of... And it's always like, why are you posting that?
A lot of people share shit while they're driving, and
Oh,
like, where's this?
this is at the last local.
I lie. I do feel envious. Get me there. Well, there you go. Is
I
that
just
all?
thought that was crazy. I was like,
It is
this is such a
crazy,
cool
yeah.
way to... It's because like in essence, it breaks down so much math of you, math for you, if you're a big traveler. You know, like you just bring your phone with you and you travel around the world. And it's got percentages there
Yeah,
for
that's
you.
cool. It's slowly like knocking. That's what I'm.
That was horrific.
Joe just saw a beheading.
It was- I don't know if it's a filter, but then his teeth look very strange.
Oh my God.
That is scary. Anyway,
Yeah.
Post that. Delete that.
I have to see that.
yeah, it's a strange app.
Yeah, it's a very
It
strange...
needs an
It is
audit,
crazy.
I reckon. It just needs a big clear out. Like, what are we looking at?
That's like someone's plumbing work or
this guy's-
something.
But who
Yeah,
in their
okay,
right
yeah.
mind is like, yeah, I'll share that to the world?
Yeah, it's
It's
disgusting.
a strange place, Snapchat.
Anywho.
Who do you reckon the median age, like what's the demographic of Snapchat users? If you were to pitch it down to one person, you're the head of marketing at Snapchat, who is it?
18-year-olds.
Wow, okay.
Broad stroke.
All right, boys, it's a little while since we've done one of these.
Oh, yeah. It's quick.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like now.
My favorite goodie to grab off the shelf.
I bloody love him. How about yourself?
I hate 'em, would rather lick a hole. Time to take it to the backpack pole.
The MacBack poll returns.
I would rather lick a hole.
Tonight,
We love that line because it's a double entendre. Lick a hole. Lick a hole. A hole. Like an
Yeah, I
a-hole.
never thought
Yeah,
about
wait,
it
what's
like
the
The entendre.
that's just what it is. I don't understand.
No, lick,
like a hole.
like an a-hole is an asshole.
Yeah.
You know, we
lick
get that.
a-hole.
Yeah, but that's just what the line is.
Yeah, that's true. That's
What's the
another-
other version?
Yeah.
What-
Like a hole in the
like
ground or something, maybe?
Nah, that's never been.
Pretty sure there's always been an anus.
So you were thinking that when you sung the lyric, belted that out.
Put that on a
Yeah.
t-shirt, Joey. I think it's always been an anus.
We haven't done this in so
No,
long that we forgot
haven't.
how the song sounded, but it was I liked it.
And what it,
It was
means.
good. And whoever was on those keys.
Oh shit, yeah.
Unreal. This week we asked flavor from there.
Okay.
Favorite McFlurry favors.
Flavor. Flavor.
Wait,
flurries.
Say that all again. Say that all.
We are this time we asked on the MacPack poll, what is your favorite McFlurry flavor?
That's
Is
right.
it Oreo? Is it M&M? Or is it one of the other alternatives that they so often lob up in front of us?
That's right. They could get so many weird ones in there these days.
Kit Kat, Malteser,
Biscoff.
Biscoff. I think that's the
Nutella.
Storm Gang.
Okay.
Soy sauce. Is flake? That's what I make at home. Is flake a standard flavor?
No, Flake was definitely one that they did for a little bit. That might
Definitely
have been
for
the storm.
a bit. So I thought it
What am I
used to be.
thinking? Oh, flake is in the ice cream, the soft serve.
Yeah, so they're all ice cream.
No, the one where you shove it in
Whoa.
the top.
In the
Yeah.
a-hole.
Yeah. That's
Yes, that's great. But I think they did used to do it as like a bit more of a staple item. But I had a look recently when I was doing the
Never-
poll, and the only ones that were there are Oreo and M&M.
So flake's been voted off by the people.
It's funny
Apparently.
that they brought in Oreo and M&M, and they were the first ones they brought in, and they've stayed. You know, they picked them well.
Yeah.
Like, Kit Kat comes and goes,
Malteser comes and goes.
but fucking M&M and Oreo. Oh, you've done it right,
they're the big hitters. What do you guys prefer?
Joey.
Oreo.
Really?
Joey.
Oh, Dave myself.
What are you?
I've always been a fucking diehard Eminem
Yeah,
guy.
I'm an Eminem guy through and through. Don't act like you are now.
I'm not going to act like I am now.
Sounded like you was out to go.
Don't join the
Yeah,
club
you know
now."
what? I love Eminem as
No,
well.
I'm-
Fuck Oreo.
I'm about to stand up for myself.
Okay.
In a MacPack exclusive.
I am Oreo.
No,
We're dressed like
M&Ms,
Oreos,
you guys,
Joey.
we used to go and we'd get our McFlurries and you guys would get your M&Ms and they looked cool because the rainbow color would seep into the ice cream.
Yeah.
But the thing
That's
is,
health, baby.
The thing is, it's crap. Because
take that.
the
back.
chocolate in the M&M, this is my point of view, it gets too cold to be yummy.
Oh.
It gets that cold chocolate flavor.
And you're like crunching.
And
on
it's
something
like not a
cold.
good. It doesn't match with the way the ice cream is. Where the Oreo,
See,
cookies and cream is a goat flavor for a reason.
well, this is okay. I got 2 words for you, Joey. Harden the fuck up.
Seems like a few more than 2. But anyway.
And other than that, I was always like, Oreo sucks because I used to like just eat it like, you know how they just dollop a
dump
fuck
it in,
ton of
yeah.
Oreo powder on top.
A bit like, I would like to imagine it as though they put it under someone's a-hole and then they just go,
Yeah.
I used to eat it like that, and I was like, oh, this sucks because it's
You
just
just
like
eat.
it's like I'm like trying to inhale
You're
and it's
eating
like
gravel.
yeah,
it's
like,
dusty as
It
fuck.
feels like
Yeah, but you mix it
asbestos
around.
going down my throat, and I'm
Don't
like,
rate
I can't breathe these Oreo particles. But then I mixed it all together, and I was like, oh my god, this is cookies and cream.
Exactly.
Cookies and cream. It was
Yes.
so good. When I mixed it, I was like, I see what these people are up to.
So in full,
So when you eat the M&Ms, you don't mix.
I mix a little bit, but
But
you
they're harder to
it's
mix.
equal
It's-
distribution.
So then are they not worse?
nah,
You're just having M&Ms as well as ice cream.
yeah, that's
It's a topper.
That's nice. That's a good way to mix things up. I'll be fully transparent with you guys. Over the weekend, we did we did a video regarding M&M McFlurries and Hungry Jack's Storms, right?
Okay. Yes. I'm
And
familiar.
we ordered Oreo McFlurries
Yep.
and Oreo
Oreo
Storms.
Storms, yes.
That was the first time I've ever eaten an Oreo.
This, you were going on about how shit they were.
Yeah, I didn't love it, but that's the first time I've ever had one.
Have you eaten an Oreo before?
I think we did it on Jake Tries. I think I tried an Oreo on Jake Tries.
That is insane.
I just don't.
Riley once ate so much Oreo that he vomited.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
story's got
And
a
Jake's
couple
never
around.
had one.
Nah,
Probably because of that.
a good friend of mine had Oreos at work once. Maybe we did. Maybe we know. And then he was like, "Here, do you want?" And I was like, "Nah, I've actually never had one."
You're
Hey.
talking about it like it's caviar.
yeah, they're fucking good. They're so good.
But I didn't enjoy it when I had it the other day. But I did for the first time ever. I was like, "Oh, it does taste a little bit like connoisseurs cookies and cream."
Because that's what it is.
But I still.
But that's
much
all
prefer-
it is. That's the issue. That's all it is at the end of the day. It's just.
I like because
because
it's like crunchy.
No, it's too powdery. I reckon they grind it up too much. I want more
Okay.
bicky. What were you saying, Jake?
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know.
What did the people
Anyway,
say?
we took it to the people. The people were pretty well split as well, which sometimes they can go hard on an opinion. And then
Yeah.
we look at the crowd and we go, wowza, okay.
They're weird.
But for this time we had 48% of people say that they preferred Oreo,
No.
while 42% of people said they preferred M&M.
Oh,
9% of people said they like the others, which we will say is like the Maltesers and
Yeah.
other stuff like that. But yeah, I guess Oreo's getting the win, but only by a very small margin. It's by no means a landslide.
Yeah, that's crazy to me because I think like Eminem trumps it like with distance as well.
That's crazy.
By a couple lengths, but apparently not.
I disagree, yeah. Because they're also those tiny little M&Ms.
Yeah, even better. Well, you don't want a massive M&M in your fucking.
Yeah, you don't want a big fat peanut.
That's
M&M.
crazy.
Imagine that.
You want the M&Ms, but only if it's small.
Yeah, we don't want
The
to lose
logic
a tooth.
makes
You don't
no
want to lose
sense.
a tooth.
Yeah,
eating
but
a
that's
fat-
like saying-
oh, I'll have a toast with jam.
No, it's
Just
like
as
saying
little
it's,
jam
no,
as
it's
possible.
like saying I'll have an Oreo McFlurry, but you want the dust. You don't want full blocks of Oreo. I
would love it if they were shoving a whole one.
You want like
packet of
6
Oreos.
real Oreos in there.
6? Why stop there?
Alrighty, boys, got an interesting one for you. This one came across my desk during the week, and many people had their opinions on it. So I thought it'd be well worth sharing with you guys. Now, the video was initially shared on Instagram by a man called Bobby Kaz.
Oh, Bobby Kaz.
Bobby Kaz.
Who's Bobby Kaz?
This is Bobby Kaz. He just makes his meals by the looks. He does.
Okay.
He seems to chat to the camera while he's putting food on his
Food,
meals.
okay.
I'm not a follower. I've never seen 2 videos from Bobby Kaz, but I have seen the one. The question he poses is as simple as, if you had to select one time that you had to go to bed at for the rest of your life, and every night you had to go to sleep at this exact time, what time would you select and why?
Is it go to bed as in you'd be asleep?
Fall asleep.
Instantly?
Fall asleep.
10:30.
Okay, run us through. Let's hear your answer.
But would you like, say if you're on a night out?
No. Like you're asleep.
Okay, so like if I was like on a night out and I say I picked like 11 and it hit 11, I'd just fall asleep on the floor? Or like would I just have to go and tuck in by then?
You have to be like you have to
Yeah,
check
you'll be
in.
asleep.
You have to check into your bed and be asleep
Okay.
by 11 o'clock. It's not like you can fall asleep on the fucking curb.
Yeah, I'll go like 11:30. That's when I usually go to bed.
Okay.
11:30, 12.
Now I would say 11 o'clock. I would just think it's a
Nice.
nice. Because
Round
initially
number.
I was thinking 10, but I was like, that's way too early. Because if you're having.
10's a little early. 10 is...
Because very.
You can't have fun.
It's not often that I'm going to sleep by 10 at the moment. So I don't think I'm going to start.
Yeah, you don't want to be aspirational.
Yeah.
9. Just imagine, I'm going to have the best sleep. No, I feel like 10:30 is good for me. Reason why I picked it, it's good to go to sleep at 10:30. If you do have a social event, saying you got to leave by 10, probably not going to raise a few eyebrows. It's a reasonable time to leave.
Yeah.
Saying I got to leave at 9:30, it's a bit like, really? Why? What could you possibly have on?
Yeah, I reckon like if you go midnight, then you can still like always go out. You know? Like you'll never have to leave a hangout too early. Like you won't be able to go to kick-ons, but you'll never have to leave the party early.
I get that, but so like
That's one time a
most
week.
of but all the other days.
Yeah, this is the thing. He's taking a very like outgoing look at things.
Yeah.
And also,
I think
so
if
when
we
you-
chatted to you in 5 years and you'd done this, you'd be like, why the fuck did I pick that late? Because on Wednesdays, like I'm sitting there like, what time did you say? 12:30?
Yeah. No, 12, midnight.
Imagine that.
high noon.
High morning.
Imagine that every night you got to like stay up till 12.
That's usually when I go to bed anyway.
That's exhausting.
And I'm exhausted.
Or maybe
Do you
start
also
going
have to
sleep
wake
earlier.
up at the same time?
Nah, well that can change. But like if let's say for example, Riley, you got to go to work and you start at 8:30. What time are you getting up?
Yeah, like in between 7:30 and 8. Still getting it.
So you're not
fair
getting.
chunk, yeah.
That's the thing. You're not really getting 8 hours ever. So I think that would catch up with you.
Yeah.
See, mine at 11 is like leaning very much into the 6 out of 7 days of the week, whereby I don't want to feel fucking exhausted. And then the last day, like let's say it's a Saturday night when I'm out, 11 o'clock is early, but not early enough that you're like, very, very rarely, especially as I'm getting closer to 30, has it been like,
Closer to death's door.
well, has the night gotten significantly better between the hours of 11 to 2 a.m.?
I
Like,
disagree.
yeah, but that's the thing. Like, you're still in the time where it like starts to pick up.
rampant.
Where like some of the times I'm sitting there going, I reckon that would have done it maybe an hour ago. Like, I reckon if you start with some of the people that I hang out with and you took a straw poll as we're leaving, like, what time do you reckon we could have left and not felt like we, like, how much did this, looking back.
When did we reach diminishing returns?
Yeah, when should we have left? And I don't think anyone's saying like, oh,
Now.
2 a.m. Yeah, no one's definitely saying now.
I guess that's
But no
on a
one's like,
night out.
let's hang in there.
On a night out, no one is like leaving, and then everyone's going, "This is a great time to leave."
Yeah. It's
There's
like,
always because if you leave that, there'll be a few people who are like, "Thank fuck, we're getting out of here." I could have left when this started.
I have one mate in particular. He knows who he is. All of my mates know who he is. And he will rock up to an event, regardless of if it's like a fucking afternoon event or a nighttime event. He'll always get there when everyone's like basically looking to wrap up.
Yeah.
And, like he's just always
it's
so
the second
late.
wind.
Yeah, but it's getting a bit old, and I think a lot of the first group of like the other night we were all hanging out, and we were there for a while. Well, we were just there for dinner, so we were there for dinner, just chilling.
Yeah.
This guy rocked up, and I reckon the moment he walked in, there was a few people who were like, "It's a real shame that he's just gotten here because he's a really nice guy. And we want to hang out with him." But also, we'd probably picked that we were leaving about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And now it's sort of, you got to
Waiting.
stay. You got to stay for a little while because you can't high five him, like tag him in when you're leaving.
Yeah.
But often that is the case.
He is.
He's lucky he's a lovely guy because if he was a shit bloke.
What's he doing before this though?
I'll say that for off air. It was a very interesting conversation because we did talk about that, but I don't think it's appropriate to share on it.
That's fine.
When you are leaving a social event, how often? And what are you thinking? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just going to leave now. I'm leaving. Or are you like, I'm going to leave in half an hour?
Yeah.
I'm bad for it. I want to get better at just being like, all right, that'll do, mate, and just get up and leave.
Yeah.
But so often I'm sitting there being like,
Should I go?
I want to go, but I can't deal to break it to everyone that I've had
It is
enough.
interesting because whenever you're in any kind of hangout and everyone's like sitting around like, this could go on forever, and then as soon as one person is like, yeah, I better head, then everyone's like, oh, we're all leaving. Like, everyone's leaving.
Well, that's what happened the night that
No one ever, you never had a party or anything and someone goes, oh, I got to leave. And everyone's like, what the fuck? Who are you?
That's true. You're often followed by, I'm going to head off soon as well.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh,
You always got to do like the pulse check. Like, say if you're in like a dance floor situation, you like go to like your two closest.
We live a
mates.
very different life to him.
Yeah, we're on the
It's starting to become
Or even
quite
if
apparent.
you're at a kick on, you peel over to your mate who lives near you, and you're like, "Oh, when are you thinking of going?" And then you leave as a duo. You try not to go out
Yeah.
by yourself. Yeah.
That's nice. So what times have we got?
12.
10:30.
Do you not think 12 is going to be exhausting after like a week? I guess that's how you live.
Yeah. For the
10:30. I reckon 10:30 too early.
Yeah.
Nah. I'm going to be
It's
loving
10:17 now.
Yeah, I wish I was fucking in bed.
Let's wrap this shit up.
Alrighty, boys. It's time for our favourite weekly segment. It's our only weekly segment. It's time for our Everyday Hero.
Boys, I don't work in the big smoke. I work
The little smoke.
in the little smoke, yeah.
You used to work in the big smoke. You used to love being a big smoker.
I did, yeah. I was a big smoker. But
Now
now
you're on the
I
patches.
work, now I work in the nicotine patch.
The old Gatorade bottle king. That's what they call
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Yeah. Whatever gets me by through the day. But no, I work in borderline suburbia.
Industrial
Right,
area, don't you?
Yeah.
Is
yeah,
it? I've never seen. I should do a drive
It's
by.
near. It's.
Not drive by, but like go see where it
I work
is.
near Curtin. There's a lot of businesses around there,
Okay.
including the one that I work for. That I have the pleasure of being employed for.
Nice.
And a good thing about working in there is, in
Wait, is this the hero?
That's what I would have thought.
Did you do the thing?
Yeah. Where have you been?
Did you? Okay.
What were you doing?
I don't know. I was just
You were touching
Gatorade
your
Jersey.
jersey for a bit. That was weird.
because
State
I
of
work in not the big smoke. I am more attuned to the slice of life, little things that us folks in the burbs get up to.
Yeah.
So I'll paint you a picture of how I start and end my day at work.
Nice.
I park. We have parking at work. I drive to work. I don't need to get on
Commute.
the public transport. I get out. We have to walk kind of. It's a little bit of a fuck around at the moment. We have to park kind of far away because there's construction going on.
Yep.
I know, a bit of a nightmare. But because of this, I get to walk through some lovely grass
Oh.
and look at some lovely trees.
Nice.
And see we have these fantastic red-breasted swallows that fly around at this time of
Sergio.
year.
Well, I would just call them by their names next
They
time.
work
Joe.
in HR. That's a
Jesus.
dangerous.
And as I walk through, there's a little thing that I see that I never seen it being used, but I love to see it.
Yeah.
It's a swing.
Okay.
Oh,
It's a piece of wood
Couple of
with
red
rope.
breasts swinging on a swing.
with rope going up to a tree.
Right. Okay.
Oh, it's like an actual tree swing.
It's a tree swing.
That's
right?
cool. I really like that.
Yeah,
More
it's
so,
great.
like I really like. I've been a big advocate for just the playground ones, but when you do see one in the wild,
Yeah,
that someone's just made. It wouldn't have been like a government thing. It would have been like just Gary on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Just going, I'm going to put this thing up.
That's huge.
No OH&S
no
in sight.
OH&S,
If someone
no.
breaks their neck on this, unfortunately, that's what happens.
And so I see that swing and I just think, no, it's so nice. I just imagine kids having a swing, living it up.
Do you ever
Have I
get
swung?
the urge?
Sure.
I get the urge. but
I
I've
would get-
You've never
swung.
swung.
You got to swing.
Well, I would want to.
Are you going into the office between at the
Now
end
I'm-
of this week?
I go in. I'm going.
Will you
in.
pass the swing?
I pass the swing every day.
Can you, next time you go past the swing, can you sit on the swing and film yourself in the swing?
You got to swing.
Yeah, it's nice. Can I film myself on the swing?
Just get on the
selfie, not like a...
Yeah, it doesn't need to be like a David Attenborough style free camera shoot.
Maybe I'll go in on the weekends because it's a pretty high traffic area for other work people.
I didn't mean you got to be on there like an hour. I just mean get on the swing and just like film yourself on the swing so we know you're not taking the piss.
Yeah, I'll get it done.
If one of your coworkers walk past, hey,
push me.
Give me a push.
Push me, you big double breaster.
Well, actually, you might think this would be a great idea, but a few weeks ago,
conundrum.
Disaster struck.
What happened?
The swing.
The swing was fucked up. The swing was broken.
No.
One of the straps, is that what you call them? One of the ropes
Yeah.
connecting the tree to the swing,
Yeah.
was broken and it was
On the
lying
piss.
on the ground. While it was
Hanging
still,
10.
Yeah. And I thought, this sucks.
Nice. Yeah, it does.
So every day now when I start my day, I walk in and I see hope being crushed. Despair-ridden kids.
Yeah.
Their favourite playpen, toy, ruined.
Fair. Have you ever seen anyone else swinging? Just
Never
kidding.
seen anyone swing.
Oh, regardless of if it's working or not.
Well, usually when I'm going there at school,
Yeah, okay. That checks
so
out.
just chill it. Okay. So I've noticed this and I was like, oh, that's really sad. Like, I even wanted to take a photo of it while it was broken. I was like, this is really like fucking poetic.
Yeah.
Okay.
This, you know, this what was a beacon of hope for me had turned to despair. At quite frankly a dark point in my life. Collingwood were not doing well. And I just sort of, walk past it every day. And something that sparked joy for me was now just a piece of rubbish that I waited for the council to throw away.
Yeah, well, what was once a nice swing is now just rope
Rubbish.
and wood.
Yeah, get this. Stop littering.
Rope and wood on the
Kids.
floor is just rope and wood. That's
Yeah,
rubbish.
and honestly, it's a travesty that it was allowed to sit around like that for so long. And then I left work because obviously part of my day is leaving work.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty late though, if you're listening work. I was leaving, and what does to my wandering eyes appear?
A red breast.
A ladder.
Oh, what?
A ladder, that's right. Someone had dumped a ladder. No, someone was on the ladder.
Okay.
Leaning the ladder up against said tree?
No, they were, to be honest, carrying on with the OHS not being, no, it was just like a
Triangle.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Ladder
fair
out
enough.
like that,
Yeah,
triangle.
they're
Did
not
they
gonna
have
fall.
anyone holding the ladder for them?
no. And this guy, I assume it was a dad.
Brave.
Push him off the ladder.
He was up there and he was tying.
A nurse.
No, he was
Start.
fixing the swing. He
That's
was
cool.
tying the swing back up. And I looked around. He wasn't a council worker. He wasn't. I'm not sure who else would be involved in fixing the swing.
a swing
ranger.
engineer?
Yeah, he wasn't a swing man. It didn't say swings are us.
It's not like his kid
Swingers
was...
Club or whatever. His keys weren't in the bowl. He was fixing the swing and... Yeah, I just like, this guy's fucking out here doing it.
freaking
He's getting it done. I don't
Good
know if
on
he
him.
put it up originally.
Did you chat to him?
God, no.
So
I
you-
thought I'll talk about this on the podcast.
Did you take a photo of him or anything? Did
No, God, no. I didn't want to get back.
So you just walked past and like glanced up and was like,
Yeah, I was like, sweet. I've got very little for the shows coming up.
this is
Now I can snag the hero, which is always good to
elite.
get in early for.
Get on the board.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And I just thought, yeah, fix the swing.
Have you returned to the scene of the crime?
Yeah, every day. Yeah.
And it's back working.
It's back working.
Well,
yeah.
we're going to need proof that it's back
Yeah.
working. We need Joey on the swing. We want to see you
need a
swinging
test.
around.
I'll get it done.
If you get a red breast in there as well,
Yeah.
like you seem to be
So illicitly keen to share.
I will get a photo of the red breast.
nice. dude.
Yeah.
And probably your red breast after the chafing from
Yeah.
the
From the
rope
swing.
of the
But yeah, it was a great swing. Just a normal everyday dad.
Don't break the swing
Fix
because
the-
you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Don't break the
try not
swing.
to. I'll
What
just-
I've noticed, I don't know, this must be true. How far do you walk between where you go to get into work?
Oh, it's a couple of minutes. It's not long.
What I've noticed, and I
Dramatic.
don't know if it's this very walk in particular. We have Apple Watches,
Yeah.
and when Joe goes on a walk, it often alerts me to the fact that he's gone on a
You
walk.
stalker.
And sometimes it's like Joey's
You guys-
just done a workout, and then I'm like, oh yeah, and then it comes up and it's like walk 600 meters, and I'm like, that's me walking downstairs and upstairs. Like that's not.
You got to log them.
Is that the walk?
No, I go on like on a pre-lunch walk.
Oh, okay, where
Around
to
the
the
block.
fridge?
No, it's like
To the swinging
day and
back.
a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just sort of fuck off for 15
Oh, that's
minutes.
fair enough. I like that you log it. That's cool.
Yeah, I log it, yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes I forget to turn it off.
Because sometimes I look at it, I'm like, oh, Joey's like pumping iron. And it's like, walk 300 meters. I'm like,
My guy.
what's going on here?
Or sometimes I might get a call or something. Joey,
Where are you? Can you get out of the swing?
We're all in this meeting and you're crying at the swing again.
There we go. So this week's Everyday Hero is going to the swinging superstar for fixing up Joey's favourite swing that he's never actually swung on.
But it's good to see.
And he's never seen anyone swing on.
Nah, this guy's had the only interaction with the swing. Aside from it, I'm just glad because I was trying to think it was a figment of my imagination.
We want to see you on the swing this week, Joey.
Yeah, I'll get it done.
Good man. Alrighty, boys, that brings us to the end of another week on the MacPack podcast. It's interesting. The hero last week was like one of the biggest we've had in the sense that like a lot had to fall into vogue and
Lots of money involved as well.
like so many people were involved and so much happened and it saved us thousands.
Yeah.
And this week it's a swing that like Joe's never seen anyone use. He's
one's
never
used
used it
it.
himself. But it just proves like you can
Anything.
have anything can be an everyday hero.
Some things are priceless.
Wow.
And there's merit in being just a legend at all times. So if you at home ever see a hero, we've had a few ripping everyday heroes sent in from fans over the past, but we haven't had it in a while.
Yeah, send us a
that's
voice memo if you could.
Yeah, if you are listening, I'm sure if you're not seeing a hero, like surely if you're a fan of this pod and you listen to this pod, you're starting to notice some heroes in your day-to-day life. And you're like, oh, that'd be a cool thing. 100%. So if you've ever had that thought, ping us a message because we'd love to do some like punters heroes.
And if you look for it, they're everywhere.
Exactly. It's a bit like Love Actually. I think we have had a few in the past.
Yeah, some good ones.
I like them, yeah. Send them in.
I love them. I think they're fantastic. And like, we'll absolutely take the piss, but like that means you're part of the gang.
Boys, tomorrow is, before we leave, tomorrow's the big day, grand final day. And
Yes, and we are praying that the two shirts that you guys are wearing will be featured in said day. Because if not, firstly, you're going to look like idiots. But secondly, I'm going to have a pretty sad week.
yeah, literally. But they definitely will be featured. But got some superstitions to chat about with, because obviously we went to the 2023 grand final when we won. So
Would you call them, now that Snoop Dogg's doing the pre-game, would you call them Superstitions?
Oh,
Would they be Superstitions?
I like that. We got to bring back Winner's Piss. First
Winner's Piss is making a return.
Well, I actually
Joey tried Winner's Piss, but he committed a bit of the Winner's Piss sin.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell the people what your Winner's Piss
so
sin
winner's
was?
piss is you pour a little drink.
No.
Oh, so yeah.
Okay.
You open up a beverage.
Yeah, you leave a little bit.
An alcoholic beverage of your choosing.
Yeah.
And I did it in front of you guys in 23.
Yeah.
And I'd have a bit of my beer and then I would
You'd pour it into a glass.
Yeah. But
Not
I don't know
always.
why, but you don't have to. Sometimes it's in the can.
You don't have to pour it, Joe.
Pouring's nice.
Yeah, anyway. So we were going to the Frio game and I thought
But then what you do, hang on. So you start drinking your drink, right? And then you're about to head to a big event, for example.
Yeah.
I like to leave a percentage of the drink in said vessel, whether it's glass or the can or the bottle that it's in,
Just enough for a sip.
and just leave it somewhere. And somewhere that you're going to return to, usually like the hotel or your room or the table or the fridge or whatever. And you leave that, and that is winner's piss. And you drink that when you come back, and you can say, I contributed.
I'm a winner.
Yeah, well, I've left this here specifically
For when we win.
to return. Yes, this is winner's piss. I can only drink this if we win.
Yeah.
And we will win, and we will drink.
And we will drink.
And Joey tried this very feat
Yeah.
only a couple of weeks ago.
I thought this tradition worked for us when we were in Melbourne, so I thought I'd help out Frio by doing my own little winner's piss.
Yep.
But I did, I guess, a winner's water,
You're missing half of it.
and we lost.
Needs to be pissed.
They lost.
I did feel bad because I didn't do it, and you
so
sent
that
it.
could be why we
You
lost.
sent it to me on the way to the game, and I was like, "That is brilliant. Well done for doing it, following the tradition." And I felt terrible for not doing it. And then the Docs lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is the last time we don't do winner's piss. We do winner's piss from now on out.
That's right. Yeah, but I'm getting all superstitious about I wore this jersey to
Yep.
the grand final. I brought this specific scarf with me. I remember the shorts I was wearing. I'm trying to remember what jocks I wore. I'm still working that one out. And
I thought it was the G banger because you were at the G and it was a banger.
Nice, no. But then I also remember getting to Melbourne and realizing, I've forgotten a belt. So I needed to use someone's shoelace.
you did.
And it was either Joe or Taylor's shoelace. Or maybe it was yours.
I
don't
can't
know.
remember.
Someone's shoelace is a belt.
Because we both won't be there. and you know it was one of our shoes,
Yeah.
maybe we can each give you a shoelace
Yeah.
so that you'll definitely have either one of my you have one of my shoelaces and one of Taylor's shoelaces.
And tie them together.
So then you'll definitely be wearing the shoelace.
Oh, so you could double lace.
Yeah, I like it.
Do a double knot.
Maybe I could wear one as underwear.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
good
true.
shout.
Although it's a bit thicker than the one you
I wore last time.
a floss.
That's right. But these are the things that, it does. It's not all about the blokes who are on the field.
No,
There's
it's
a 19th.
mostly about us.
There's a 19th man,
Yeah.
and players have superstitions. So do fans.
Do we, at the end of 23, I'm not going to say anymore. Let's save it for when we come back.
Nice.
Yes, let's save it for when we come back. There was something else I wanted to say then, but I completely forgot. So we might leave. I wore a hat. One of my favourite Collingwood hats I wore.
To the grand final.
Yeah.
And
The
that's the
dog
one
ate it. The dog ate my hat. Like, absolutely tore it to fucking shreds. We didn't talk about it on the podcast because it's taken me about 6 months to come to grips with it. But,
So what are we going to do about that?
well, it
situation?
still exists, but it just has none. It just
You gotta take it with you.
It just looks
Can
like a
you-
flannel. Like it's just a limp piece of material.
I sometimes clip hats to my belt. So maybe I could clip it to my shoelace. You can tie it in a little knot on your waist. So
I don't think
it's
you've
with you.
seen it. It literally just looks like that sheet of paper.
Maybe it could
like
be
it's
brought
flat.
as a handkerchief of sorts.
Yeah, pocket square.
It looks terrible. All right, let's wrap things up. Fingers crossed we're playing in the GF tomorrow. Honestly, it's going to be the most disturbing listen for someone if we're not there and they're like, these idiots. It's so good. Like, look at them. They're wearing Collingwood gear.
Yeah. It's a bit of a shocker if we don't make it, but no matter what, we fly the flag of the black and white.
Exactly.
Who would you want to be versing? Geelong or Hawks?
The Hawthorn Hawks.
Good. We're doing tips for a game that happened a week and a half ago. That's the funniest thing. Is it like
Riveting.
yeah, I would love to see Hawthorn win, but I think Geelong are too good. I think the grand final will be Geelong versus Collingwood. Collingwood win. Let's go Norm Smith. Let's fucking do a prediction for a
Yeah.
game in
How about we
fucking
pick
2
a Norm
weeks.
Smith from each team? Or
No, no.
Yeah, fuck that, Joe.
I didn't say that.
Norm, who's your Norm?
Damn, dude. Joe, who's
I've
your
got
Norm?
one. It'll be a late in,
Okay.
but it'll be Will Hoskinelli in his final game.
Wow.
There you go. Either him or Lockie Schultz.
Jack Crisp for mine.
Schultz. I like the Schultz call. I'm gonna go Bobby Hill. I didn't expect him to do it in 2023, and his return hopefully is imminent. But we'll see.
Yeah, who knows? By next week he might have. Who knows? Honestly, and I'd like Jeremy Cameron to kick 100 goals, but apparently I think he's doing his like 17. So
Oh, tough to do.
yeah, imagine if we were there.
Oh, we stormed the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Well,
and then
could
win
have
as
been.
well.
Yeah, imagine he kicks 9 and the Pies win.
yeah. That'd be-
No one else kicks a goal from Geelong. Boys, it has been an absolute pleasure. Until we do this time next week, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember,
Go give your mum a hug.
it's jumping out, but not forever. Go Pies! G'day, guys. Hope you're enjoying the podcast.
As always.
We're about to be enjoying the podcast anyway. Yeah. If you are enjoying the pod, make sure to send it to a friend. And excitingly, there's a brand new feature
New feature alert.
on Spotify, which is that little box, little feedback box.
The box. We love a little box.
Settle. And on the on each of the episodes, you can plug away a bit of feedback for the show. So you can literally say basically give us some feedback specific to the show that you just listened to, the episode you just listened to. No matter what episode you're up to, ping us in that feedback, and then you can that feedback will then feature for other people who are catching up or they're listening to the episodes. They will see that as well, and most importantly, we like to see it. So if you can share it with your friends and write a few little words in the box, it would mean the absolute world to us.